हेलो एवरीवन, आज हम पढ़ेंगे क्लास 8th ज्योग्राफी का चैप्टर नंबर 4 एग्रीकल्चर। इस वीडियो में हम क्वेश्चन आंसर्स को पढ़ेंगे, तो चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं वेरी शॉर्ट आंसर्स से। क्वेश्चन नंबर 1, डिफाइन द टर्म एग्रीकल्चर। आंसर, एग्रीकल्चर इज द साइंस एंड आर्ट ऑफ कल्टिवेशन ऑन द सॉइल, राइजिंग क्रॉप्स एंड rearing livestock. It is also called farming. Next question, what is meant by horticulture? Answer, horticulture is the growing of vegetables, flowers and fruits for commercial use. Next question, define viticulture. Answer, viticulture means the cultivation of grapes. Next question, where is the breeding of fish done in the process of pisciculture? Answer, breeding of fish is done in specially constructed dams, ponds and tanks. Next question, define commercial farming. Answer, in commercial farming, crops are grown and animals are reared for sale in market. Next question, who has discovered the coffee plant? Answer, in about AD 850, Kaldi, an Arab goat herder, has discovered the coffee plant. Next question, what types of climate and soil are required for coffee in its growth? Answer, coffee requires warm and wet climate and well-drained loamy soil. Next question, what is also known as golden fiber? Answer, jute is also known as the golden fiber. Next question, define agricultural development. Answer, agricultural development refers to efforts made to increase farm production in order to meet the growing demand of increasing population. Next question, how does farmer work in USA? Answer, the farmer in USA work like a businessman and not like a peasant farmer. Next question, give some examples of primary activities. Answer, agriculture, fishing, gathering, etc. Next question, give some examples of secondary activities. Answer, manufacturing of steel, baking of bread and weaving of cloths, etc. Next question, what should be the main condition for the growth of jute? Answer, it requires high temperature, heavy rainfall and humid climate. Next question, what is tea? Answer, tea is a beverage crop grown on plantations. Next question, what is the quantity of labor required for the purpose of picking the leaves? Answer, labor in large quantity is required for the purpose of picking the leaves. Next question, what is the ideal condition for the growth and plantation of maize? Answer, maize requires moderate temperature, rainfall and lot of sunshine. Next question, which food crop is the stable diet of tropical and subtropical regions? Answer, rice. Next question, which food crop is also known as coarse grains? Answer, millets. Next question, what does primitive farming include? Answer, this includes shifting cultivation and nomadic herding. Next question, define the term milpa. Answer, in Mexico, practice of shifting cultivation is known as milpa. Next question, which two countries lead the production of jute? Answer, India and Bangladesh are the leading producers of jute. Next question, what weather conditions are required in the growing and harvesting seasons of wheat? Answer, in the growing season, wheat requires moderate temperature and raining, and in the harvesting season, it needs bright sunshine. Next question, what is the main feature of plantation agriculture? Answer, in plantation agriculture, only a single crop is grown. Next question, why is mixed farming called so? Answer, In mixed farming, the land is used for growing crops as well as rearing livestock. Next question. In what sort of areas is nomadic herding practiced? Answer. Nomadic herding is practiced in semi-arid and arid regions of Sahara, Central Asia, and some parts of India. What is arable land? Answer. The land on which crops are grown is called arable land. Next question. In what sorts of areas are agricultural activities concentrated? Answer. Agricultural activities are concentrated in those areas of the world which have suitable conditions of growing crops. Next question. What are the tertiary activities? Answer. Tertiary activities are those which provide support to primary and secondary activities. Short answers. Question number 1. How does the Joe Horn grow corn with full scientific ways? Answer. Joe Horn, a farmer, grows corn on his field after making sure that soil and water resources meet the needs of this crop. Adequate measures are taken to control pests that can damage the crop. From time to time, he sends the soil samples to soil testing laboratory to check whether the nutrients are sufficient or not. The results help Horn to plan a scientific fertilizer program. His computer is linked to the satellite, which gives him a precise pictures of his land. This helps him to use chemical fertilizers and pesticides wherever they are required. Next question. What is agricultural development and what is the ultimate aim of agricultural development? Answer. Agricultural development refers to efforts made to increase farm production in order to meet the growing demand of increasing population. This can be achieved in many ways, such as increasing the cropped area, the number of crops grown, improving irrigation facilities, use of fertilizers and high yielding varieties of seeds. Mechanization of agriculture is also another aspect of agricultural development. The ultimate aim of agricultural development is to increase food security. Next question. How is rice a major food crop in category of crops grown to meet the requirement of the growing population? Answer. Rice is the major food crop of the world. It is the staple diet of the tropical and subtropical regions. Rice needs high temperature, high humidity, and rainfall. It grows best in alluvial clay soil which can retain water. China leads in the production of rice, followed by India, Japan, Sri Lanka, and Egypt. In favorable climatic conditions, as in West Bengal and Bangladesh, 2 or 3 crops are grown in a year. Next question. What do the term plantations means and which are the major plantations in the tropical regions of the world? Answer. Plantations are a type of commercial farming where single crop of tea, coffee, sugarcane, cashew, rubber, banana or cotton are grown. Large amount of labor and capital are required. The produce may be processed on the farm itself or in nearby factories. The development of our transport network is thus essential for such farming. Major plantations are found in the tropical regions of the world. Rubber in Malaysia, coffee in Brazil, tea in India, and Sri Lanka are some examples. Next question. How is nomadic herding practiced? What does the reared animal provide the herder and their family? Answer. Nomadic herding is practiced in the semi-arid and the arid regions of Sahara, Central Asia, and some part of India like Rajasthan and Jammu and Kashmir. In this type of farming, herdsmen move from place to place with their animals for food and water along defined routes. This type of movement arises in response to climatic contrast and terrain. Sheep, camel, yak, and goats are mostly commonly reared. They provide milk, meat, wool, hides, and other products to the herders and their families. Next question. Enlist the climate condition required for the proper cultivation of rice. Mention the main reasons of its production. Answer. Rice is a major food crop in tropical and subtropical parts of the world. Its cultivation needs high temperatures, high humidity, and rainfall. Its growth is best in alluvial clay soil since they have water retention capacity. China and India are the leading producers in the world. In favorable climatic conditions, even 2 to 3 crops are grown in a year. Next question. Name the inputs and outputs of agriculture in general. Also mention the various operations involved. Answer. The inputs in agriculture are seeds, fertilizers, machinery, labor, etc. The operation involved in agriculture are ploughing, sowing, irrigation, weeding, and harvesting. As outputs of the farming activity, a farmer gets crops, wool, dairy products, and poultry products. Next question. Explain shifting cultivation. Answer. Shifting cultivation is a class of primitive subsistence agriculture. In this, a plot of land is cleared by the farmer. This is done by felling the trees and burning them. The ashes are then mixed with soil and crops are grown. After some time, the land is abandoned and the farmer moves to the different places. This type of farming is common in the thickly forested areas of the Amazon basin, tropical Africa, part of Southeast Asia, and Northeast India. It is also called slash and burn agriculture because of the process of felling and burning the trees is involved. Next question. Write a short note on the types of economic activities. Give examples. Answer. The 3 types of economic activities are primary activities, secondary activities, and tertiary activities. Primary activities. Activities which involve direct extraction and production of natural resources are called primary activities. Examples: agriculture, fishing, mining. Secondary activities which are concerned with the processing of natural resources are called secondary activities. Examples: manufacturing of finished product. Tertiary activities which fall neither in the primary category nor the secondary category are called tertiary activities. They form support to primary and secondary activities. Examples: selling goods, advertising, and banking. Next question. Write a brief note on intensive subsistence farming. Answer. Subsistence farming is practiced to meet the needs of the farmer's family. Low level of technology and household labor are used to produce a small output. In intensive subsistence, the farmer cultivates a small plot of land using simple tools and more labor. More than one crop is grown annually on the same plot as the climate is favorable and the soil is fertile. Rice is the main crop. Other crops include wheat, maize, pulses, and oilseeds. Intensive subsistence agriculture is prevalent in the thickly populated areas of the monsoon region of the South, Southeast, and East Asia. Next question. What is mixed cropping or mixed farming? Answer. Mixed cropping involves the simultaneous growing of 2 or more crops intermingled on the same land. Mixed farming is the combining of 2 independent agricultural enterprises on the same farm. A typical case of mixed farming is the combination of crops enterprise with dairy farming, that is, crop cultivation with livestock farming. Mixed farming may be treated as a special case of diversified farming. This particular combination of enterprises support each other and add to the farmer's profitability. Next question. What are the advantages in mixed cropping? Answer. The advantages in mixed cropping are greater stability of yield over different seasons, better use of growth resources, better control of weeds, pests, and diseases. One crop may provide physical support to another one. One crop provides shelter to the other crop. Erosion control through providing continuous leaf cover over the ground surface. Benefit to a small farmer of limited means. Next question. How can one increase agricultural production? Answer. Agricultural production can be increased by increasing area under cultivation and by increasing the number of crops grown in a year. Agricultural production can be also be increased by improving irrigational facilities and using fertilizers. Use high yielding variety of seeds and machinery in cultivation increase crop yield. Long answers. What is subsistence farming? Briefly explain its classifications. Answer. Subsistence farming is practiced to meet the needs of the farmer's family. Traditionally, low levels of technology and household labor are used to produce on a small output. Subsistence farming can be further classified as intensive subsistence and primitive subsistence farming. Intensive subsistence farming. In this type of farming, the farmer cultivates a small plot of land using simple tools and more labor. Climate with large number of days with sunshine and fertile soils permit growing of more than one crop annually on the same plot. Rice is the main crop. Other crops include wheat, maize, pulses, and oilseeds. Intensive subsistence agriculture is prevalent in the thickly populated areas of the monsoon region of the South, Southeast, and East Asia. Primitive subsistence farming. It includes shifting cultivation and nomadic herding. Shifting cultivation. It is practiced in the thickly forested areas of Amazon basin, tropical Africa, parts of Southeast Asia and Northeast India. These are the areas of heavy rainfall and quick regeneration of vegetation. A plot of land is cleared by felling the trees and burning them. The ashes are then mixed with the soil and crops like maize, yam, potatoes, and cashew are grown. After the soil loses its fertility, the land is abandoned and the cultivator moves to a new plot. Shifting cultivation is also known as slash and burn agriculture. Nomadic herding. It is practiced in the semi arid and arid region of Sahara, Central Asia, and some part of India like Rajasthan and Jammu Kashmir. In this type of farming, herdsmen move from one place to other place with their animals for food and water along defined routes. This type of movement arises in response to climate constraints and terrain. Sheep, camel, yak, and goats are most commonly reared. They provide milk, meat, wool, hides, and other products to the herder and their families. Next question. Describe commercial farming and its types in detail. Answer. Commercial farming is the practice in which crops are grown exclusively for commercial purpose, like for sale in the market. A large area is cultivated and huge capital is involved, unlike subsistence farming. Machines are used to a large extent. Commercial grain farming is a class of commercial farming. Crops like wheat and maize are grown for commercial purpose. The temperate grassland of North America, Europe, and Asia are some common areas where it is seen. Mixed farming is another type of farming, commercial farming. The land is used for growing food and food crops are and rearing livestock. Some areas where it is followed are Europe, Eastern USA, Argentina, Southeast Australia, New Zealand, and South Africa. Plantations are a type of commercial farming where only a single crop like tea, coffee, sugarcane, cashew, rubber, banana, or cotton is grown. Large amount of labor and capital are required. The produce is processed in the farm itself or nearby factories. Next question, what is nomadic herding? Answer, nomadic herding is practiced in the semi-arid and arid dry region of Sahara, Central Asia and some parts of India like Rajasthan and Jammu and Kashmir. In nomadic farming, herdsmen move from place to place with their animals for fodder and water along a definite route. The nomads move from place to place due to the restraints of the climate and land. Sheep, camel, yak, and goats are most commonly reared by the nomads. These animals provide milk, meat, wool, hides, and other products to the herders and their families. In the drier part of Asia, especially Southwest Asia, most rural people make a living by raising livestock. Many are nomads who move their herds of animals over large territories, constantly seeking good supplies of grass and water. The people live simply and carry their tents and belongings with them. They rear animals such as goats, sheep, camels, and yaks. Next question, write a note on Munna Lal and his farmland. Answer, Munna Lal's farmland is fertile and he grows two crops in a year, wheat or rice and pulses. He purchases high yielding variety of seeds from the market every alternate year. He rents a tractor for ploughing his field and irrigates it from a tubewell near his farm for which he pays a rent. Munalal also has two buffaloes and a few hens, and he sells the milk in the cooperative store located in the nearby town. All the members of the family help him in various farm activities. Munalal takes the advice of government agriculture officers and officers in the cooperative society regarding farming methods and on the type of fodder for his animals, safety measures to protect the health of the livestock. Sometimes he takes credit from a bank or the agricultural cooperative society to buy seeds and farm implements. As Munalal does not have the facilities to store his crop, he sells it in the local mandi at a nominal rate. इसी के साथ ही हमारा ये वीडियो कंप्लीट होता है। हमारे चैनल को लाइक करें, सब्सक्राइब करें, जिससे आपको हमारी लेटेस्ट वीडियो के अपडेट्स मिलते रहें और हमें कमेंट करके ज़रूर बताएं कि आपको ये वीडियो कैसा लगा। धन्यवाद।